The Getty family, one of America's wealthiest and most prominent families, is known not only for their vast oil fortune, but also for their impressive collection of exquisite jewelry. The jewelry owned by the Getty family reflects their opulence, taste for luxury, and a keen eye for remarkable craftsmanship. Much of the family's wealth and influence can be traced back to J. Paul Getty, the oil tycoon who founded Getty Oil and was at one time the richest man in the world. His immense wealth allowed the family to acquire some of the most stunning pieces of jewelry, which have become synonymous with their name. The Getty family jewelry collection includes an array of dazzling pieces, from elaborate necklaces encrusted with diamonds and rare gemstones to delicate brooches and earrings that showcase the finest artistry. Many of these pieces have been passed down through generations, becoming heirlooms that hold not just monetary value, but also deep sentimental significance. The late socialite Anne Getty, a publisher, author, and paleoanthropologist, acquired an exceptional jewelry collection during her life. The fiery-haired Anne Getty studied biology and anthropology at the University of California at Berkeley, and her jewelry choices reflected her passion for scientific and cultural explorations. Married to oil heir Gordon Getty, Anne was wealthy enough to allow herself a penchant for exquisite jewelry. Today, we'll glimpse at her most striking pieces, which helped the red-haired beauty be at the center of the social scene back in the 1980s, which she further passed on to her beloved granddaughter, Ivy. Anne Getty was a renowned fashion trendsetter who knew how to accessorize with impeccable taste. Her multi-gem fleur-de-lis brooch and a pair of unmatched oak-leaf-shaped earrings have become her signature jewelry pieces. Stay till the end to know about the rest. Throughout the 80s and 90s, Anne Getty purchased 12 bold pieces from the reclusive Parisian jeweler GR. This collection was expected to fetch over $1.5 million at auction, and the proceeds went to the Anne Getty Trust. An impressive 12-piece collection of jewels helped Anne to highlight her unique style, as she was prone to wearing brooches all over her body and earrings as brooches. She could even wear a brooch at her hip. Her great-niece, Anna Getty, named Anne's style bold, unapologetic, sophisticated, creative, and daring. Now that we've realized that Getty's creativity doesn't have borders on jewelry and different ways of fastening it, let's delve deep into details. Here are several stunning pieces from the Getty's family jewelry collection. Agate Zebra brooch with diamonds and sapphires. The Getty family owns a stunning carved agate zebra brooch with diamonds and sapphires worth nearly $60,000. Anne's granddaughter, Ivy Getty, the 29-year-old heiress to the Getty Oil fortune, boasted a zebra brooch for a Vogue photo shoot in 2022. The jar zebra brooch evokes Mrs. Getty's numerous anthropological digs across Africa. Jar Panzy Earrings. Ivy Getty, a prolific fashion collector, model, and philanthropist, also sported other pieces of her late grandma. For instance, Ivy's 2022 Met Ball look was a tribute to Anne Getty. Her spectacular Oscar de la Renta gown was created with Anne's tablecloth. Ivy also wore jar pansy earrings as brooches to the event. Later, she wore them just like her grandmother did, as brooches pinned at her breast and hip bone to the 2022 Met Gala. Jar Fleur Pompons Brooches. Ivy Getty admires her late grandmother's style, and the reason is quite explainable. Anne's look was royal-worthy. For example, in 2005, King Charles III and Queen Camilla joined Anne Getty for a performance at San Francisco's Club Fugazi, and Anne wore Jar Fleur Pompons brooches. Anne wore her jar jewels formally and casually. For example, She completed her spectacular look with a red gown and 3 jar Fleur pompons brooches for her husband's 76th birthday gala. The brooches were imposingly clipped to her breast. The Oakleaf Earrings. These amusing Oakleaf earrings boast round green and pink tourmalines, diamonds, amethysts, garnets, sapphires, and emeralds. The designer created them in 1988, and the piece was valued at nearly $125,000. However, it was sold at Christie's auction for $504,000 in 2022. Jar Leaf Brooch. To Gordon Getty's 80th birthday celebration in San Francisco, the socialite rocked her striking leaf brooch pinned to the shoulder of her blouse. The brooch was created around 1989 and looked as if it was made for Anne. A leaf brooch was estimated at nearly $600,000. The spectacular piece is a great example of Jar's signature use of gems in different sizes and hues. A green tapestry of beryls, garnets, tourmalines, peridots, and emeralds in a range of round sizes nicely coexists with a central emerald of nearly 12 carats. Anne Getty was reportedly drawn to this brooch because of her granddaughter, Ivy. Parrot Tulip Brooch. This extravagant brooch boasts a lovely combination of pink sapphires, rubies, green tourmalines, green diamonds, and lacquer. The piece was made in 1991 and is now estimated at nearly $250,000. Anne Getty found the brooch outstanding, perhaps of her Dutch heritage. She was immensely drawn to the sparkler. On the occasion of the 2017 San Francisco Symphony, Anne Getty donned a huge pink tulip brooch at her sternum. The tulip brooch is considered a nod to Mrs. Getty's Dutch heritage. Jar Fleur de Lis Brooch. A Fleur de Lis brooch with diamonds and pink and purple gemstones was created around 1987. The design evokes stained glass with its cross-section of colorless gemstone cells. Each of the cells is trimmed by skillful pavé diamond work. The gemstone cells are from amethyst, pink tourmalines, and pink garnets. The Fleur de Lis brooch is a testament to Anne Getty's respect for JR craftsmen and artisans. Jar Mismatched Earrings. Jar's imaginative style flourished in these mismatched statement earrings. One is set with a top-notch diamond against a green garnet backdrop, while the other features a blue sapphire. The striking earrings were estimated at nearly $250,000. Their asymmetric look came on stage long before it became commonplace in the high jewelry world. Jar Shell Brooch. Anne Getty's Shell Brooch is adorned with magnificent rubies and spinels. It's a beautiful example of the impeccable craftsmanship of jar jewelers, estimated at nearly $151,000. The brooch features varying hues, recalling something one can find in nature. Some shades are in a pinkish palette, and some are a bit more grey. The design highlight lies in the fact that it's neither all symmetrical nor the same. The piece was made around 1990 and proudly exhibited in 3 worldwide museums: London, San Francisco, and New York. Jar Multicolored Bouquet Brooch. Opulent jewelry collection of Anne Getty also included this adorable bouquet brooch, worth around $302,000. The brooch was made in 1990 by the incomparable Joel Arthur Rosenthal, a noted jewelry connoisseur. The designer's creation features a wide array of precious colored gems, including emeralds and green beryls, cushion-cut yellow sapphire, round amethysts, aquamarines, round green tourmalines, round green garnets, cushion-shaped spodumines, peridots, round yellow diamonds, round diamonds. All this splendor is set in 18K yellow gold, silver, and platinum. This flora-inspired piece alluded to Anne Getty's love of botany and her mother's gardens. Jar sapphire, diamond, tourmaline, and green garnet, green orchid brooches. These exclusive brooches feature round sapphires, diamonds, green and blue tourmalines, and garnets. The intricate jewel is set in silver and 18K yellow gold. Jar reportedly made it in 1988. Jar pink topaz and diamond Flur's earrings. This adorable piece was made in 1989 and estimated at over $176,000. The sophisticated design includes pear and oval-shaped pink topazes and round diamonds set in 18K yellow gold and silver. As we've reviewed some of the striking pieces by Paris-based American jeweler Joel Arthur Rosenthal that belong to the Getty family jewelry collection, let's talk numbers. The 12 pieces were estimated for a combined $1.5 million. Anne Getty purchased 9 brooches and 3 pairs of earrings in the mid-1980s and mid-1990s. She liked that the intensely private Paris-based jeweler's designs took inspiration from art, nature, historic architecture, and intricate textiles. Several jewels from her spectacular collection were even loaned to major worldwide museums. Remarkably, Jar produces a few jewels on a yearly basis, which is part of the brand's mystique. Thus, jewelry collectors are restrained by the limits of collecting. There are simply not enough GR jewels to go around, so Jar collectors rarely part with their pieces. Anne Getty's jewelry collection boasted several standout jewels by other renowned designers, such as Bagat sapphire and diamond earrings and Picos Papy's choker. Bagat sapphire and diamond earrings. These spectacular earrings were estimated at $126,000. The design features an old mine diamond of nearly 7 carats, a brilliant cut diamond of around 6 carats, and oval faceted sapphires set in 18K white gold. Though the piece is unsigned, it has a certificate of authenticity. The Mumbai-based maker Bagat is widely recognized as one of the most inventive contemporary jewelers now. These earrings feature traditional Indian jewelry elements mixed with a contemporary design. When Anne's granddaughter, Ivy Getty, married photographer Tobias Alexander Engel at San Francisco's City Hall in 2021, she matched her custom John Galliano wedding dress with Anne Getty's Bagat sapphire and diamond earrings. Ivy adhered to a tradition by choosing Anne's flower motif antique diamond and sapphire earrings. The pair was her something borrowed and something blue. The bride thought her wedding dress was very intricate, so she needed something simple, and these striking studs brought everything together. Ivy shared that her late grandma would have given her the same exact pair if she had been with her that significant day. Ivy felt as though Anne was walking down the aisle with her. Choker by Picos Papy. Though Ivy Getty will forever carry around mementos of her beloved grandmother and cherish her extraordinary jewelry, she especially loves this freshwater pearl, citrine, aquamarine, and enamel choker by Italian jeweler Picos Papy. She wore the sparkler with her reception dress by John Galliano when photographed in the Getty's mansion for her San Francisco wedding to photographer Tobias Alexander Engel. As you can see, the Getty's ladies weren't prone to keeping their valuable pieces locked up in a vault. They wore them all the time, considering jewels as art. Traditions are very strong in the family, and Ivy Getty admitted that the possibility to wear her late grandmother's jewelry meant everything to her. Anne Getty's jewelry collection is a reflection of her great intellectual curiosity and her journey as a learned, imaginative designer. Beyond the beauty and craftsmanship of these pieces, the Getty family jewelry collection also tells a story of power, legacy, and the influence that wealth can have over time. Each piece is a symbol of the family's enduring prominence and their place in the annals of American history. Whether displayed at grand events or kept in the privacy of their homes, the Getty family's jewelry collection remains a glittering testament to their legacy, a tangible link to their past, and a reflection of their continued status as one of America's most influential families. Did you like this glittery compilation? Which piece of jewelry is the most imposing in your opinion? Please share your thoughts with us. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing for more content like this.